Hi my besties, welcome back to another video. I am making 2024 my year and I want to tell you guys exactly how I'm doing it. I have a feeling a lot of you want to make it your year too, so we're going to do it together. And whether you're finding this video in January or halfway through 2024, you can still make it your year. There's no perfect time for this. So we're going to go over a few things. One, reflecting on 2023. We're going to talk about goals and habits, making a vision board, and just other things that make me feel good. So we're going to start with reflecting on 2023. You can even reflect on previous years to 2022, 2021. Think about how your past years have been and what you liked and didn't like about them. And I really recommend writing all of this stuff down and actually taking time, even if you only have an hour, 30 minutes. Don't do it when you're in chaos. You want to write things and reflect and have time that is like very peaceful. When I thought about 2023 and I reflected on my year, there were some great things that happened to me. I worked with some of my dream brands. I went on a brand trip. I went and modeled for Recreation Sweat a couple of times. Some things with my career. I have new besties around here. I got a gym membership last year and I learned more about lifting weights, and I was really proud of that because I am taking my health really serious and I want to do that even more in 2024. I was waking up early, getting up at like 5 a.m. and there were times when I fell off of that, which I'll get into, but I had some things happen to me. It's my brother calling. One sec. I'll call you right back because I'm filming something. Love you. I spent quality time with my family and my friends, and I just feel like there were some things in my year that I felt really good about, but there were also some things that were hard for me. And if 2023 was not your year and you don't have a highlight reel of things that you feel good about, it's okay. I kind of am with you. Like, I definitely have things that I'm really proud of and I feel there's like things I feel good about, but on the flip side of that, I did struggle last year. I don't know how to phrase this the right way, but I guess there's something that Tony Robbins says, and he says that you don't just live life, you live the life you focus on. And if you're focused on things that piss you off, then you're going to be deleting the things that you are grateful for. And if you are focused on things that you're grateful for, then you are going to be deleting the things that piss you off. I was definitely focused on feeling behind, and that's something that I haven't talked a lot about, but I definitely dealt with that a lot in 2023. I turned 27 last year, and I just feel like if you asked me where I thought I would be at this point in my life like 10 years ago, this is just not how I would describe it. I thought by this point I would be living in a house, I would be married, have a dog, a kid, maybe a couple. And I think it's just because I look at my mom at the age that she was when she was my age. She lived in a house, she had my brother and I, and we had a couple dogs. And so growing up, I just thought that that's what my life would look like. And so I've been struggling with the fact that my life doesn't look like that right now. I had some really low moments and I was sad at times. And I feel like there were parts of me that I lost during the year last year because I was so focused on feeling behind and not appreciating enough at where I actually am at. And so I don't want to be doing that this year. I don't want to be comparing my timeline to other people's, even my mom or anyone else. Like, I just need to appreciate the life that I have, that's my life, and know that those things are all going to come for me and my career is going to build even more, but it's just going to happen at a different point, and I need to trust in the timing a little bit more. So I don't want to be so negative on feeling behind or comparing my timeline to other people's, because I looked at social media a lot, and comparison is the thief of joy. It really is. You do not want to be comparing your life, and I struggled with that so much on just thinking that like, I'm so far behind, I need to catch up, but then I was wasting so much time thinking about that I wasn't actually doing anything about it. This year, I just really want to focus more on building my career and being proud of where I've gotten, because I have grown so much, and you guys have even seen that with this being my job, because this wasn't my job before and I moved states, and I am really proud of myself. So I need to push myself to remind myself more of that this year. This is going to be my year, 2024. I'm going to change things, turn that around. around and just focus more on myself, my healthy habits, and things that make me feel good. So I did spend time, like I said, reflecting on last year and thinking about how I want to change this year. I want to have more healthy habits this year and just work on personal growth and push myself, because I know that that is what's gonna make me have my best year. I don't want you guys to think that your goals need to be like mine, your habits need to be like mine. You have the power to be in control of your life and do what makes you feel good and get to where you want to be. And so you have to make it about you and what feels good for you. But I'm just here to give you guys ideas and suggest things and just encourage you. So we will talk about all of like my personal goals and my healthy habits, but don't think that you have to actually do any of the same ones. And I have a journal right here, so I'm gonna write all of what I'm feeling down. So there's a couple questions that I wrote down that you can ask yourself when you're doing your quiet time. And I've been learning about this stuff on podcasts, so I've gotten advice from other people too. This is not just stuff that I made up on my own. But what did you learn in 2023? What habits or thoughts are you leaving in 2023? What are you keeping in 2024? And what are you implementing in 2024? Okay, I officially have everything written down, and we're gonna talk about my goals first, and then we'll talk about habits. You can have a lot of goals. We all have goals, and they're great to write, but the thing with goals is that you can get very overwhelmed with feeling like you need to achieve so many things. So you can write all your goals down, but you don't have to focus on every single one of them. I mean, you obviously can, but I just am saying that I think that we get too carried away with achieving too much, and then we don't put enough effort into all of them. We kind of just spread ourselves too thin, and then we don't end up achieving any of them because we wrote so many things down and then we don't have enough time for it all. And I actually recently came across, I think it's called the 12-week plan or something. I'm not going to really dive into it because I want to learn more about it and I'm not exactly sure, but it's looking at the year in quarters. Instead of 365 days to complete something, you have 90 days. I don't know. So we're gonna see about that. I put like career, financial, personal, fitness, mental, relationships, and spiritual, so that I have like goals for each category. For my career, I really want to get 150K baby besties on YouTube, so that's definitely something that I'm gonna be striving for. And also with your goals too, I didn't write all of this stuff down yet, but you need to figure out how you're actually going to achieve those goals. Like, you can't just write a goal and then expect the goal to come true. You gotta work towards it. If I want to grow my YouTube channel, I need to ask myself questions about how I'm going to do that. So how many times a week am I gonna post on YouTube? What day of the week am I gonna post on YouTube? And what kind of content am I going to make? What type of thumbnails am I gonna create? So you gotta push a little bit harder with your goal and the steps to achieve that goal. Make sure you're asking yourself questions and be very specific on them so that you can work towards that goal and actually achieving it. I want to get a silver plaque. That is like my dream. I needed to have it sitting on my desk, so that is really like in my mind. And I would love to grow my TikTok and my Instagram too and get to 100K on those platforms as well. I do want to be better about focusing more on short form content this year, which is something that I kind of fell off doing last year in 2023. So I want to definitely push myself with that as well. well. But again, my main goal is the YouTube one. And then financial, I want to save X amount of money. I'm not going to say it, but I want to read 24 books this year. I was trying to think of like a realistic goal because I got really into reading last year and I read a ton of Colleen Hoover, but I haven't read any other authors. So I don't want to put a huge reading goal, but then not have other authors that I'm going to read. So if you guys have book recommendations, comment those. I want to try 12 new workout classes this year, one a month, even if I'm going to the same studio, like if I'm going to True Fusion or Pure Barre, just trying like different classes that they offer. For fitness, I want to lift a certain amount, deadlifting and leg press. And Brandon and I are going to talk about this even more because I'm like, how long does it take to actually build strength? I don't want to make these like crazy unrealistic. With leg press, I would really like to do 3 plates on each side because right now I'm doing 2, and then for deadlifting 140 or 50 pounds, but again, I'm not for sure on that. And then for my mental goal, I want to go to therapy this year. I think that that could be really beneficial for me. And then for relationships, just spending quality time with family, friends, Brandon. And then for spiritual, I want to get closer to God this year. And then for my habits, we're going to talk about all of these as well. My camera battery is dying. But I do have habits that I also feel like will help me achieve my goals. And we'll go over all of these. But I'm going to go get a new battery. We're going to go over the habits. So what I'm leaving in 2023, feeling behind, comparing my timeline to others, negative self-talk, impulse spending. I need to save my money more and not just like buy things when I see them. I listened to a podcast from Ed Milet called How to Build Wealth in 2024. It really changed my perspective on this, so I highly encourage you guys to listen to it. I will link it for you. Being late, because I really do show up late a lot of the time and I need to think about this differently. So one thing I'm telling myself is that when someone tells me the time I need to be there, I'm actually gonna change that time in my head to 15 minutes earlier. So if they say, be here at 12:30, I gotta be there at 12:15. And now we're gonna go over all the habits that I'm implementing in 2024. Some of these I still continue to do. One is leaving my phone in the bathroom at night. I started doing this past week and it has been super helpful with not snoozing my alarm and also just not going on my phone, which is another one. No phone 1 hour after waking up or before bed. And I just think that by putting my phone in the bathroom on do not disturb, I'm not checking it, and then before bed, I'm able to just focus on reading, which is another one of mine. Read 10 pages every single night, or maybe 30 minutes. 8 to 9 hours of sleep at night. 5-minute gratitude journal morning and night. 10-minute clean morning and night. Drink 100 ounces of water. Tongue scraping every morning, which I heard is like really good for your health. I did get some your hygiene. I did get some tongue scrapers and I didn't really use them, so I want to actually do that. Take vitamins and supplements. Podcast or guided meditation every day. Clean while cooking, which is something I've been doing. I really like to clean while I'm making my food and then have most of the kitchen cleaned before I actually eat anything, because by the time I finish eating, I'm usually full. I'm not in the mood to clean up, and then dishes get left in the sink. Lifting heavy, I need to push myself. I feel like I have been a little baby in the gym, and even though I've been lifting more, I gotta go heavier because I know I'm capable of it. Definitely gotta step up my game there. Simple skincare routine, pray before bed every night, planning my day on paper. I love having a planner. Eat 100 grams of protein, taking more pictures and videos, even just for the memories. Like if you don't post on social media, I just wanna have photos in my camera roll, because it was my brother's birthday on New Year's Eve and I was looking at photos of 2023 and I felt like I didn't have anything cute of us that I wanted to post, so I just posted a picture of him. But I need more photos like for the memories. I want to do more short form content, so if I'm just taking it for memories, I can also then use it for posting online. Early alarm Monday through Friday, because I want to have balance. I want to wake up at like 6, probably get back to my 5 a.m. mornings, but not on the weekends, because I let myself sleep in, maybe catch up on sleep a little bit, and also just relax more. Daily movement, like I said, with my strength training, workout classes, walking, doing more walks outside, which I was doing last year when the weather was nice. But strength training, I am going to continue to do 4 days a week, and then workout class 1 day a week. Saving money, be more mindful of that. Like I do have a budget and stuff, but I still bought things that like I don't need. Pick gym fit the night before. Get ready every day, like I said, and then no shoes in the house. I am bad about this. I will walk into my apartment and wear my shoes everywhere, and I'm like, Haley, you need to stop with that. So those are habits. 24 habits for 2024. Just make sure that you have healthy things that you're implementing into the new year, or at least keeping what you've already done. I know it can be overwhelming. Like I did tell you guys a lot of habits. So maybe something that you do is you just pick one habit a month and then you focus on it, and then you can add these over time. So then by the end of the year, there's 12 good habits that you're doing. Or maybe you just pick 2 habits and you want to focus on those for the whole year, because that's just too much for you to even do that. So this is your life. You got to make it what you want it to be and what feels good for you, and it's going to help you achieve your goals, whatever those may be. Spend some time on this, write everything down, do some reflecting, make 2024 your year. I believe in you, I believe in me, and I have just like so many good feelings about this year, and I'm so excited for it. We can all do it. We can all achieve our goals. We just have to set our mind to it and continue with it, and just know that consistency is what is going to carry you through this year. Do not rely on motivation, because although I'm feeling motivated because it's 2024 and it's a new year, the motivation is gonna fade away, and you need to have these habits so that you just do them automatically without thinking about them. They're just something that are part of your day. It's not because of motivation. Like you're doing them because you're consistent with them. You have discipline. Choose consistency, choose discipline, and forget the motivation part, because that is really gonna go away at some point. These are some things that I'm going to be using this year just to help me with planning my day and staying on track. My mom got me this pen and notepad for Christmas, which is really cute, and then I just have another journal. And then this is my planner. I've showed you guys. I talked about getting a new planner, but I still actually like this one after looking at a bunch. I was thinking about getting a dated one because this one is undated, but I got it on Amazon, and this is what the pages look like. You can write the date, what you're grateful for, what you must get done, to-do list, water intake, health and fitness, your appointments, notes and stuff, meal tracking, and then you can circle which day of the week it is. And then I also have this daily to-dos, which is cute. I can write down other tasks. Also, having a water bottle I think is really important for staying on top of your water intake. I did say I want to drink 100 ounces of water a day, but I need to have a water for that. And then these are a couple other things that I got from Amazon this year that I'll link for you guys. There's these mindful affirmation cards, and then a new 5-minute journal. These are so cute. You can put them on like your desk, or I was also thinking about the bathroom, but you get 52 display cards and they have affirmations on them. So this one says, I am enough and I will always be enough. I accept myself and I accept others. I am on the right path and I trust that things are moving in my favor. My camera ran out of storage, but I was going to show you that you just set it up like this on the stand, and I just think that is so adorable. And then I also got a new 5-minute journal. This is the Fit one, and I love the original, but I just thought that this one would be fun to try out this year because it's a little bit different. So it has habits on here, a habit tracker, which I really like since I'm being more intentional of my habits this year. So you put which week it is, fitness and meals, what you're working out, and then what you're eating. And then for the weekly planning, there is a quote, your intention for the week, fitness goals for the week, how will I motivate myself, and notes. And then for the day section, you put the date, what time you woke up, number of hours of sleep you got. There's a quote. You can put your mood, energy level, 3 things you're grateful for, 3 things that you will do for your well-being and health, mindful affirmations, and then at night you reflect on the day and you write, how did I take care of myself today? What did I learn today? How much water you drink and what time you're going to bed. So I'll have them linked if you want to get them. They'll just be on my Amazon storefront. Just leaving Target it. I had to come get a couple of books so that I could start my reading goal and just have something good to read, because I was finishing one Colleen Hoover book and I just haven't been that into it, so I figured I would just go get some new books to start fresh this year. And I got 2 because my goal right now is to read 2 books a month. I might end up reading more than that if I get back into reading. These are the 2 that I got, and I got recommended these books. One of the girls I went on a brand trip with, Brooke Ditas, she is really into reading, and I texted her and she told me to read one of these, and then the other one I got from Keaton Milburn. This one is called Yours Truly. It's by Abby, I think, Jimenez. This is the first one, and it says it's about terrible first impressions, hilarious second chances, and the joy in finding your perfect match, but it's just a romance read. And then I also got One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and this one is supposedly another really good book that will make you cry your eyes out. It says a breathtaking new love story about a woman unexpectedly forced to choose between the husband she has long thought dead and the fiance who has finally brought her back to life. Excited to read both of these, and I'm going to start one probably tonight or tomorrow, but it's just good to have books that you're excited about to spark reading. So if you're feeling like you wanted to get into reading, just like go get a book and try it out and see how it is. It's 5:31 right now, and I'm getting pretty hungry, so I'm gonna start cooking dinner. I just unboxed all my groceries from Hungry Root, and I was looking at the recipes that I got for this week. There's steak and potatoes, roasted salmon and asparagus over rice, and green curry shrimp and baby broccoli. The green curry shrimp one sounds really good. I think I wanna have that tonight. Really trying to stay on top of the habits that I told you guys, and one of them is having 100 grams of protein a day, which is actually pretty hard to do. That's a lot of protein to eat, and I do track my macros on the Lifesum app, and my protein intake is even a little bit higher than that. In order for me to actually eat that much protein, I do need to plan it in advance. Like, I need to think about what I'm going to be eating, meal prep, and just have groceries on hand. Even the stuff that I get from Hungry Root, I can mix with groceries that I have in the fridge. I just love a stocked fridge. Like, I love when it's full and I have good food to eat that's healthy. Hungry Root does make it really easy. You take a personalized quiz when you sign up, and you put in all of your information, things like your dietary restrictions. So I put like gluten and dairy free, and then you also just put like your preferences and things that you like to eat, and then they will put together personalized weekly deliveries for you. I never really even have to change mine. I've gotten groceries from Hungry Root multiple times, and it's just simple because they put it all together, and you can adjust your grocery cart if you want to. I want to cook at home even more and try new things, so I like being able to put things together that they send me, still be able to track my macros, and they're pretty quick. Like, this one takes 22 minutes, this one takes 13 minutes, and this one takes 15 minutes. Hungry Root is actually sponsoring this video, and they gave me a discount code to give to you guys, but it's only the first 100 people to use my code BABYHEY40 will get 40% off your first grocery delivery with Hungry Root. You can click the link that's in my description box or scan the QR code, and again, use code BABYHEY40 for 40% off. We got a lot of good groceries. I got shrimp, salmon, all natural chicken, steak, protein sticks, seasoned jasmine rice, the brown rice quinoa blend, little potatoes, sesame ginger, the Purely Elizabeth oatmeal. It has organic oats, flax, and chia. I've never tried this, but I think it'll be really good. Sweet baby broccoli, asparagus, parsley, chives, lemon, avocados, blueberries, this green Thai curry sauce, the Lesser Evil power curls, puka tea, which I love having before bed every night, and then these nut butter stuffed sandwich cookies in cocoa cashew cream, which these will be a yummy little sweet treat. And then lastly, these OWYN protein shakes in mocha latte. There's 20 grams of protein in these, and I've never tried this one before, so I'm excited about that. start making my vision board, and so I just got some tea. I wanted to try the new one that I got. It's the elderberry one. And for making a vision board, I'm gonna do a digital one. I might also end up making a like physical one, but for now we're gonna do a digital one because I just didn't really feel like running over to Michael's and getting all the stuff. So we're gonna make a digital one. So I grabbed my computer, my iPad, and my phone, and you don't need all of these. I don't even need my phone right now, but I was on my iPad going on Pinterest, and that's the first thing that I would suggest doing is just looking at photos on Pinterest, creating a board, and saving photos that you want your 2024 to look like into that board. So things could be about your goals, they could be about habits that you want to implement, anything that is a representation of you and your year. You don't want this to be about anyone else. It's something that you should envision for yourself. You want to manifest it. You just want to be reminded of it, inspired by. So you just find photos that you really like, and you don't have to feel overwhelmed by this. It's supposed to be fun and lighthearted. You can make so many vision boards, so don't get stressed out about making one vision board and feeling like your year has to look exactly like that. It's just supposed to be something that inspires you and motivates you and looks cute that you can look at. I'm gonna do mine for my desktop so that I have that as my wallpaper. You could also make one on your phone if you wanted to. If you don't have a laptop or an iPad, you could just make one as the screensaver for your phone. I would just start with going on Pinterest and finding photos, which I already did because I've been looking for a while. So I added photos to a board that I called 2024. And one way to find good photos if you're struggling to find things is to go into the search bar and you just want to type like working out aesthetic, Pilates aesthetic, waking up early aesthetic, food aesthetic. Anything with the word aesthetic will help you find photos that actually like look cute that you would want to put on your vision board. So that's kind of what I did, and I started with that. And then you also want to find some that are quotes too. So I have some quotes in mine, and I'm not going to be using all of these photos and putting every single thing on my vision board, but I do like just finding quotes, and I might end up making like a couple vision boards, so I figured I would save a bunch of stuff. But there's ones that say trust and timing, I attract wealth, I attract love, I attract gratitude, I attract health. It's okay if it takes a little longer than you thought. Your life is as good as your mindset. Care for your body. You have to trust that the future will be a little bit sexy. I thought this one was funny. I get rich doing what I love. I am consistent. I prioritize my health and show up for myself. I do not quit. And all of these are affirmations that you can even say to yourself on a daily basis. They're things that you can write in your 5-minute journal in the morning or the evening. So I really do love like quotes and affirmations. So I'm going to be putting those on mine as well. But now that I have all of the photos into my board, I'm just going to start by saving and downloading every single image. So it's going to take you a little bit to make your vision board, which is why you can get like a drink, maybe turn on a podcast or some music. You could put like a YouTube video up or something. Enjoy it, take some time for it. Don't be like overwhelmed by it. I'm saving all of these right now to my camera roll. Now I'm gonna go on Canva, and you could do it on your laptop or on your iPad. And what you wanna do, you can get a Canva account if you don't have one, and it's free. I do have the premium one because I use it for my YouTube videos. So if you're also looking to get into social media, I make all my thumbnails on Canva, and you can make other things on there too. But you just go to the templates and you wanna search for desktop wallpaper, and this will pull up the exact dimensions of the wallpaper for your desktop because I want mine to be on for my laptop. So I'm going to click the blank template, and then on the sidebar you can go to uploads. So you're just going to upload all of the photos that you saved from Pinterest in your camera roll, and you'll add that to your Canva account. So once all of the photos are downloaded into your Canva account, you can start making your vision board. And I'm gonna switch over to my laptop and sign into my Canva and make it on there because I think it'll be a little bit easier, but you could just still continue to do it on your iPad. And you're just gonna move all of the photos around and play around with it, but just have fun with it and put it together and make it look cute and aesthetic in the way that you like it. I just finished and I love how this looks. books. I have different quotes on here. No excuses, gym now, care for your body, trust in timing, you're exactly where you need to be, because if you were supposed to be somewhere else, you would be there. All the photos I feel like are a representation of my goals, the habits I want to be implementing, and it just reminds me of it. So I really love the way that it turned out. I might end up making another one, but I just think that they're so fun and it looks so cute. I just took a shower and I am going to start reading a little bit of One True Loves. I'm going to let my hair air dry and then I'm going to dry it. I'm going to tell you guys about how I curl my hair because I've been getting a lot of questions on that. It'll be in another video. And I know I've been talking a lot in this video. I've just been wanting to share with you guys kind of how I've been feeling, where my head is at, what my goals are for this year, the habits I want to be doing, and kind of just how my year is going to look for me. So I wanted to motivate you with all of that, but we'll get back into just like my normal vlogs that I kind of show you guys more stuff in my day. But I figured I would end off this video with talking about my book because I'm going to read One True Loves. I was looking on Goodreads at the books that I bought and looking at the reviews, and the Yours Truly is actually part of a series. It's a sequel to the first book, Part of Your World. So I'm going to go buy that one from Abby Jimenez and read that one first and then read Yours Truly. It's kind of like Colleen Hoover, where you can read the book as a standalone, but it's also like part of a series. And I personally would just rather read them in order because I'll probably just want to read both. So I'm going to go buy that one, but start with this book right here. So I just wanted to properly close out this vlog and say thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this has inspired you in some sort of way, or you just got something out of it. And if you guys have any video requests that you want to see in 2024, you can comment those and let me know. But we'll get back to lots of other vlogs and my like normal style of filming because I know it's just been lots of chatting. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.